G'day guys, Lemon Eating Cow here, and I am back with some exciting Final Fantasy 15 news. So the much anticipated patch 1.05 is now live. It's gone live a day early for most people. I believe it is available in, well, I definitely know it's available in Australia at the moment, and I believe it is also available in Northern America. So that is fantastic news that we got it a day early, so it's quite exciting. Some of the changes that were planned that we, well, already knew about. It seems we have got the new PS4 Pro patch, and we have also got the ability to choose a Lite mode for the standard PS4, which increases the frame rate on that. So overall, the game is looking much better on both PS4 and the normal PlayStation. You can also go with the heavy mode or the fully framed mode or the higher resolution mode, sorry. But there does seem to be a bit of frame dipping on that one. So generally I think the Lite version is still better. You get a increased performance, things look way better, but you get a constant frame rate. I'm not sure of the exact technical aspects of that at the moment, but I'm sure that'll come out in the following days. So another thing we got is the increased level cap. So we have gone from capping at level 99, now we can go all the way up to level 120. But the thing is, if you had saved experience before, if you banked some, it's going to be reset. If you were under level 99 and you have experience banked, it will be saved, but it'll only save enough to get you up to 99, and then the rest will be lost. So it looks like it's going to be a huge grind all over again. Just the experience to get to level 99 to 100 is over 1 million. And then once you hit a million, once you hit level 100, it goes up again to about 1,100,000. So we can expect, I would say, roughly about 20 to maybe 40 million to get up to level 120. So that is going to be a lot of grinding that we have to do. But it's really good. It breathes maybe a little bit of life into the game. Even if we've already done this stuff before, you know, we can do that. But speaking of grinding and leveling, they also introduced the limited time hunt. Now, when I first installed the patch, there wasn't one available. But within a couple of hours of doing it, a Cactua and a Slactua hunt appeared. And it was quite interesting, actually. It shows a spot on the map where the limited time hunt is going to take place. And it looks like this one's going to be available for about 2 weeks, I think. It says the new one is available in March. So it's a new option that you can go to in your menu. Right down the bottom there, it'll say limited time hunts. So you click on that, it'll give you a map of the, or a zoomed in spot of the map where you have to go and undertake this limited time hunt. This particular one that I did was like a Slactua Cactua hunt where I had to kill 100 of these little things. And it was quite fun, actually. Really good item drops, and it was good experience, and it was just fun, really. So I'm pretty happy about these limited time hunts. If you don't have a constant internet connection, I don't know how this is going to work. I hope that people aren't affected too much. But the thing is, when you go into the menu, it looks like it accesses the network. So for those without internet, it might be a bit of a hindrance, actually. But hopefully they do something to address that in the future. Another thing that was introduced is the MP3 player on Chocobo. Previously, we couldn't listen to the MP3 player on the Chocobo, but now they've brought that in, so that's good for people that were demanding that. And also, along with the MP3 player on the Chocobo, we can now get 2 new tracks from the Nier Automata game. And yeah, it's cool to see that there's a little bit of cross-collaboration, which makes me think that possibly there might be some Final Fantasy 15 themed content in Nier, or maybe it's just an early promotion of that game. But either way, it's cool to see new music. Also, with the patch, our camera roll has been increased from 150 photos to 200. I still don't think that's enough, but, you know, it's a start. I'm sure if there's feedback in the future, it'll get increased again. Also, with the release of the patch, the Mogul Chocobo Carnival has been concluded. So if you missed out on any of the exclusive items or costumes or anything, unfortunately, I believe it is gone until next year. It's possible that it will be released at a later date, but I don't know, I'm not really holding my breath for it at this point. That seems to be the major part of the patch note. There's also been a few little tweaks, like one of the warp strike animation after you've actually thrown the sword seems to be a little bit quicker, and the map seems to be tweaked. When you zoom in, the resolution seems to be slightly higher, and when you zoom out, the icons seem to be a little bit bigger, and only the major points are highlighted. So in that regard, a few little tweaks, and there's a few bug fixes here and there. We'll have to play the game a little bit more to see exactly what they are. But all in all, it's really cool to get this early. I'm quite excited about the level 120 cap. It seems like it's going to be quite a mission to get up to 120 again. And these limited time hunts, just going off the first one that I've done, seems really cool. Like, yeah, I hope they introduce some really novel and cool little ways to hunt new monsters, or rehashed old monsters anyway. So guys, I hope you have access to this patch. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you got any comments or suggestions, or you want to tell me what you're liking most about the new patch, or what you're disappointed they didn't address in this patch, then leave them in the comments below. And if you haven't subscribed already, then please do so. This has been Lemon Eating Cow. Thanks for watching.